is Matthew Heines. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran of the 82nd Airborne. I took the oath, and I'm here to defend my state.
Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Heines. I'm running for the 1st Congressional District seat in the U.S. House of Representatives for Washington State. Now, I want to take just a minute and explain to you why I am not running as a Republican, and I promise you I will do this as quickly as possible. First of all, let me just say that in 2016, I ran for the U.S. Senate as a Republican. And I really would have people, when I introduced my real deal, which we're going to see in a minute, when I introduced it, people were really for it. And they'd say, oh, great, so you're a Democrat? And oh, no, I'm a Republican. And then that was the end of the conversation. And when I went to these speeches and these events with Republicans, a lot of them are very much older than a lot of people in Washington State. And there were not a lot of young people, but even the young people that were there and even some old people said yes, because my whole real deal centers around education. And people a lot of times got past their initial prejudices and this sounds like a socialist or whatever. But once I had a chance to speak and to explain to them, it made a lot more sense. But in the end, I just don't think you can win in Washington State as a Republican, and we're going to see why. But before I show you what the Republicans' response to me is, I want to just read to you very quickly my real deal. And as I'm reading to you, I just want you to think about how many times you have heard these very issues discussed now in the Senate, in the Congress. People are running on these things, and yet nothing has been done. But these are just things that seem to keep lingering because nobody will do anything about them. So let's go over Matthew Heines' real deal. Now I say that because I don't want anybody stealing it, you Democrats, because I think they stole this from my 2016 when they did their Green New Deal. They just stole my real deal. Anyway, here it is, the real deal. Number 1, forbid U.S. government borrowing. Number 2, free tuition at public universities. Number 3, legalize marijuana and use those profits to pay for the free tuition at public universities. Number 3, DACA amnesty in exchange for a complete immigration freeze. Number 5, smart labor cards for migrants attached to employer bank accounts. Number 6, mandatory sentences for hiring undocumented workers. Number 7, establish English as the U.S. official language. Number 8, break up tech monopolies, defund deep state surveillance programs. Number 9, restructure affirmative action and protected classes. Number 10, $20 minimum wage at 500 plus employee corporations. Number 11, restructure public schools and allow viable alternatives to parents. And number 12, establish the United States as the world's education nation. All right then, so I proposed this, I sent this to the King County, Washington chairman of the Republican Party because I was just kind of interested in would they support me in a run for governor in 2020 this year. Now let me just say again, I'm not running for governor now, I'm running for the 1st Congressional District seat. But in my query, I sent that my real deal, and then this is the response I get from the Republican Party. Hi, Matthew. After reading your items in your list under the real deal, uses quotation marks, I can tell you most of these items would be objectionable to our Republican Party base. Most of these ideas would also be seen as offensive to Democrat Party members. You are definitely fitting in the category of being a true independent candidate. There is no reason for us to meet. We already have a number of actual conservative candidates running for governor. Thank you for being direct about your goals and ideas. You saved us both a lot of time. Cynthia Cole, Chairman, King County Republican Party. So there it is. That is why I am not running as a Republican, because things like education, DACA amnesty, English as our official language so we don't have to interpret for every language on earth, and so that we can educate our kids in our schools without having 15 interpreters. Well, these things are not apparently even fathomable to the Republican Party, and so much so that they say that I wouldn't even be it would be offensive to the Democrat Party. Well, okay then. Well, let's just see how I do in the next election, Miss Cynthia Cole, compared to your Republican candidates. All right then, I'm Matthew Heines, running for the 1st Congressional District in Washington State. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you on the next update. Take care.
My name is Matthew Heines. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran of the 82nd Airborne. I took the oath, and I'm here to defend my state.